What a long day at work. Time to watch my favorite YouTube channel. Ah yes, that's the good stuff. Hey, weird. Power out?
Dad, the babysitter's dead.
What?
I killed the babysitter.
No.
Yeah, the battery's dead.
Well, that is unfortunate, but I do have an inverter that is going to be able to provide power to that. All it does is that I connect it to my EUC, and then we can provide power to your switch or whatever other important devices that we have in the house. Let's get this connected to my Master Pro so we can get you charged up.
24 hours later.
Dad, my wheel's battery is very low, but we're 20 miles away from home. Could you please charge it up?
Don't worry, with this eWheels Begode Inverter, we'll be able to charge your wheel up and definitely get you home.
Thanks, Dad. You're my hero.
Honey, you know how you say that I spend a bit too much on electric unicycle stuff?
Yes?
Well, I bought some more stuff. I've turned my electric unicycle into a gigantic portable battery pack. All of our problems will be solved.
Wow, you're right. I never would have thought of that. You should buy more electric unicycles.
Thanks, sweetheart. I will.
Guaranteed side effects include increased IQ of 130 points, swimming uphill, curing, losing, texting 80% faster, inheritance of Elon Musk's entire network, winning the Powerball, subscribing to Wheel of Time on YouTube, permanent reversal of male pattern baldness, and death. Results not typical or actually guaranteed. Individual results may vary. I hope you enjoyed that Oscar-worthy performance about the eWheels and Begode Inverter. Let's talk about it with a more serious perspective now. This thing can pump out 1,000 watts and converts the DC power in your 134 volt Begode EUC into 110 volts of AC power. In the kit when you buy this, it comes with a 2-port charge board that is compatible with the EX30, the Master, and the Master Pro. Once you've got the brand new charge board installed on your EUC, all you gotta do is plug it on in and power it on. Now, I did a bit of a range test with this where I fully charged up my Master Pro and then I hooked up a space heater to it. I had the space heater running at 2/3 capacity, which is 1,000 watts, the max capability of this inverter. Now with 1,000 watts, we are limited basically by the GX20-4 charge port that is on the Begode EUC here. That's just the maximum amount of current that it's able to do. When I did the range test with the inverter hooked up to the space heater, I was able to get 3 hours and 50 minutes of time with it running at max capacity. That's just to give an idea of what you can expect if it's running at redline. Now, I don't think this is how it was intended to be, but as the voltage started to go down on the batteries, I was starting to get 108 volts being output AC, then 106, and eventually when I was at 0% on my Master Pro, which is 106 volts, I was getting about 102 volts power output through the AC power ports here. If you're unfamiliar with how much power you actually need, you need a minimum of 100 volts AC power coming out of here. We were getting very close to the danger zone, so I wasn't a huge fan of that. I think this can be mitigated just by keeping an eye on it and not letting your wheel's battery drain all the way down to 0. I think that it will be fully functional and just fine as long as you keep it above that range. Another convenient use that I found for this is cross-charging another EUC. This is really nice for when you have a monster of a wheel, but your buddy doesn't. Unfortunately, hooking up a fast charger is not recommended. Don't try this. Even with the power dialed down to only 2 amps, it still was showing on the screen over 10 amps that it was trying to pump through it. I think that's something that would have been mitigated if this inverter was a pure sine wave inverter, but instead being a modified one, this fast charger is kind of out of the picture, and I only recommend that you use the stock charger with it. If you find yourself in the unfortunate scenario of needing to jumpstart your car from a dead battery, if you have a battery charger like I do, you're able to jumpstart yourself as long as you've got an inverter with you and your wheel. This actually happened to me, and so this is a really, really nice, convenient thing where I was actually able to jumpstart myself and really get myself out of a bind. And of course, if you have a physical addiction to coffee like me, you can brew coffee from your EUC. I don't exactly recommend you try this, but you can do this while you ride. This is the type of device that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And at the price point of about $175 at eWheels, this really seems like a fairly affordable way to get yourself out of a pretty sticky situation. I think this device is pretty cool because you're able to turn your EUC into a portable battery pack, and not just any portable battery pack, but a huge one. What do you guys think about it? If you're thinking about buying this product, check out the affiliate link to eWheels.com where you're able to buy this device. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.